Miss Johnston.
And I'm Miss Gu.
We're your freshman counselors. I have students' last names A through K.
And I have students with the last names L through Z.
We are right here in front of the administration building, which is where you can find our offices. Come on inside.
Welcome. Here is where you can find Miss Clara.
She is who you would see if you need to make an appointment with your counselor. Follow us to our offices.
Come on.
This is my office.
And this is my office. Welcome.
Welcome to my office. One thing counselors can help you with is academics. If you're struggling in one of your classes, come make an appointment with me.
Welcome to my office. We can talk about any college and career planning. We can discuss your 4-year plan, we can research some colleges, or even discuss some options for careers based on your interests.
We also help with personal and social issues. So if you're having an issue or a disagreement or something that you would need to talk about, please come see me.
And anything else that comes up, we are here to help.
Finally, counselors help with anything that you need with. So if you have a question about RUHS, we are here to help.
Overall, our goal for you here at RUHS is to have a successful transition into high school. And we want you to know that your counseling team is here to help.
And now a special message from your teachers and upperclassmen about some tips for surviving freshman year.
Good morning, freshmen. This is your very proud principal, Mr. Brandt, and I'd like to give you some advice for the 2016-17 school year. You've already been here for about a month at Redondo, and I'm sure you're doing very well. My first piece of advice is on making sure you're involved in something on campus, whether it's athletics, arts, robotics, STEM. Find purpose. Find something that you're passionate about, something that you really love, and get involved. My second piece of advice is be acutely aware. That means very aware of your peer group. There's a famous motivational speaker who often talks about you are the sum or the average of the 5 closest people to you. What kind of influence do they have? Is it positive? Is it negative? Take a moment to think about that. What is your peer group up to right now? What are they involved in? Are they into athletics? Are they into performances? Are they into positive, passionate things that make a difference on our school, on each other, and our world for that matter?
Hey 9th graders, it's me, Miss Weimer from Algebra 1. I know I have some of you in my classes and I look forward to meeting others of you as the year goes on. I want to tell you guys today that you should take advantage of these 4 years in high school. Dress up, do the spirit days, do the fun things. Look at me. I look ridiculous, but I am having so much fun. I got to come to work like this today, and you get to come to school like this to show everybody else that you are not too cool to get involved. Yes, guys, get involved, do it all. High school is only 4 years. Make the most out of those 4 years and make memories. I still look back at my high school years and I smile. That's why I wanted to teach high school, because I get to be here forever. Okay, and I have one other thing I want to let you guys know. I really want to encourage you to find that best version of yourself. What are those qualities that your teachers and your classmates can get to see about you? Let them see all that you are and all that you want to be, and I bet they're going to see a lot about you that they love and respect. Okay, guys, I hope you have a great year, and we're here together for 4 years, so let's make the best of it.
Good morning, students. My name is Chief Warrant Officer 3 Willoughby. I'm the Senior Marine Instructor here at Redondo Union High School's Marine Corps Junior ROTC program. My advice for you as freshmen is to organize your time. Time management is crucial to your success in the world, in school, in your workplace, wherever you go from here. Additionally, I want to point out one key flaw that I see many freshmen fall into, and that is procrastination. They start off with high school, and next thing you know, they have a stack of stuff they haven't done, and then they get overwhelmed and they don't want to deal with it. So don't even start that. Don't get into the whole procrastination mode. Just knock the assignments out as soon as they come about, and you'll be good to go. That's my advice to you, freshmen.
Hey freshmen, this is Miss Staub, theater teacher here at Redondo Union. So, first off, try everything this year. Be open to new experiences, new clubs, new activities. We have a great theater program here, and to some people theater might sound a little daunting or a little scary, but we have something for everyone. We have classes, we have our club on Wednesdays. We also do full productions as well. So if you're interested in acting on stage or in a musical, we do a fall production that's a play as well as a spring musical. So just be open to trying new things, maybe push yourself a little bit out of your comfort zone, find what fits, and then you can hone in later in high school.
All right, so the quality I would recommend that students work on this year is learning to advocate for yourself. It's very important that students are able to take responsibility for their actions, for their learning and their education. You guys are all young adults. You're 14, 15 years old. In just a few years, you will actually be legal 18-year-old adults. And it's very important that you guys start acting now and taking that responsibility for yourself and your education.
Hi everyone, I'm Marie Bocci. I do teen court, biology, and ICP. And I'm supposed to give you some advice. So, academically, I would say take advantage of support opportunities. And if you're not strong in an area, then take advantage of easy points. Make sure your teachers know you. And then socially, find things or activities to get involved in. There's 2,800 kids here, so meet people, and if your friends aren't working out for you, then find some new friends. It's perfect, it's wonderful. Have a good year.
My name is Ms. Breeze. I teach freshman English, and my advice to freshmen is to be flexible with who you are and what you want. You're going to change a lot in the next 4 years, and you want to open yourself up to as many possibilities as you can. Who knows what you're going to want to do in 4 years, where you're going to want to go in 4 years. Even if you have a really solid idea for that now, it may change. So what you want to do is you want to set yourself up to take as many roads as possible. By the time you're a senior, you want to have as many options in front of you as you can. You don't want to have kind of painted yourself into a corner so that you only really have one road to go down. You want to have multiple roads, multiple possibilities.
You can make the most out of your 4 years here by trying something new now, joining a different club now, and you can meet some really amazing friends. Part of that is just putting yourself out there and expanding your social circle. Maybe meeting someone who went to a different middle school than you or who is in a different grade than you. And as Link Crew coordinator, I know that's one of our main goals of Link Crew is that we can help people from different walks of life here at our high school kind of meet up and make some social connections. One way you could put yourself out there a little bit, a small step, would be you can come to our movie night, which we have as a part of our fall event tomorrow night. So starting at 4:30, we'll have music and snacks for sale out in front of the auditorium. And at 6 o'clock, we're showing the movie Halloween Town inside the auditorium for a free kind of Halloween-themed movie showing. So we'd love to see everybody there.
So the advice I would give to freshmen is to be patient with yourself and with others, and also to try new things, and they kind of go together. So being patient with others and yourself, you're all kind of in this new part of your life where you get to decide who you are again, and you can decide parts of your past that you get to keep and parts of your past that you're going to let go, and who you want to be in the future. So be patient with yourself, because you're going to try on new parts of yourself, and maybe that's trying out new clubs or joining different classes, but also just parts of your personality that you might focus on one day and then change a few weeks later. And so being patient with each other also is important, because you might have had a past with somebody and you maybe didn't like them from middle school, but maybe they're turning into a new person and they might be your best friend in the future. So be patient with yourself, be patient with others, and get out there and try new things.
Are you swag? Are you strong enough to meet the day, to rise up and meet the challenges of school and play? Are you wise enough to hear the way, to resist the urges of the things you hear and do the things you say? And do you have the guts to learn to say, respect yourself so that others may?
Hi, I'm Ethan Clark. I'm a sophomore. And for my advice, I would say, make sure you have a good group of friends. One that'll support you, keep you honest, keep you thinking. One that'll keep you out of trouble. And make sure they're always there for you.
Hi, I'm Colson Daggard, a 10th grader at Redondo, and I'm just here to give you a couple pieces of advice. First, make sure you get really good sleep before a test, or any time really, but studying all the way in the night and only getting a few hours sleep won't really help you.
My name is Jadlyn Jamie. I'm in 11th grade. My advice to freshmen is just to start off people always say that your first year at high school, it doesn't count, but it really does affect your future for college if you do want to pursue in that direction. Personally, I had that experience. I started off horrible, and then as I had noticed, I began to raise it up.
My name is Melanie Pies. I'm a senior. My advice to you is to not be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to go outside of your friend group and try something that your friends aren't doing. Personally, I did lacrosse and ASB and class council and hip hop, which all of those things that my closest friends weren't a part of, but within each activity that I did that was different and I felt that was interesting for myself, I made new friends and new connections within those activities. So don't think that if you're gonna do it yourself just because your friends aren't doing it, that you're not gonna have fun, because at first you might feel weird or awkward, but you'll get used to it and you'll make new connections and just put yourself out there. The worst thing that can happen if you put yourself out there is that maybe you'll get turned down or rejected, but you can just try again. Don't make one bad experience or a few bad experiences ruin the things that you think are interesting or ruin your high school experience.
Hi, I'm Malik Shamas, and I'm a junior here. For my advice about making new friends, a good thing to do whenever you're assigned to do group work in a particular class, just exchange phone numbers with all the people in your group, and then to break the ice, just send them a meme or two. That's how I get all my friends.
My name's Akila Woodford-Sims. I'm a sophomore, and my advice to the freshmen this year is to manage your time wisely. When you get a project, just go right into it. Don't slack off. Just go ahead and do it. And to get into lots of clubs and activities here at Redondo and to have lots of school spirit.
So what I found at Redondo Union High School is that it's super easy to make friends. The best way to make friends is just to get involved. Join a sport, a club, a drama. There's so many ways that you can put yourself out there and you can find people that have the same interests that you do.
Hi, my name is Anaí Aguilar. I am in 10th grade and I wanted to just give you guys some tips on stress management. I could really relate from last year having to deal with a lot of stress, and don't worry about it. As cliche as it may sound, everything's gonna be fine. In the end, stress can be overcome.
Make sure you're always moving forward in your knowledge. Don't let it sit, let it stagnate. As long as you move forward, you're always gonna get more knowledge, more things to know, and it'll probably help you later in life.
So my biggest piece of advice for freshmen is to not be afraid to email your teachers. They're really gonna support you if you do. They'll appreciate that you had the courage to email them and took the time out of your day to do that. If you walk into class not knowing what's going on, they're not gonna respect that. But if you take time out of your day to reach out, write a well-written email and say, hey, I need some help with this, 9 times out of 10, they'll give you that help. And another piece of advice is to take advantage of block schedule. We have it for a reason, and a lot of people just use it to procrastinate, but if you know that you have a game or an event on one day and you wait to do your homework and you're staying up late, don't do that. Just do it the night before.
I'm David Adame. I'm a sophomore, and I would have liked to tell myself that it's better to do as much as you can and put the most effort into everything you're doing, every class, so you can get the best grades.
Hi, I'm Nora Viola. I'm a junior at RUHS, and I advise you guys to just get really involved in school as much as you can or as much as you want. We offer so many classes and clubs that at least one of them will spark one of your interests, you know?
And don't be scared to get involved as well. But like while doing that, like you also want to balance your schedule. Like you don't want to get involved too much that you're super stressed all the time.
Hey, my advice for freshmen is that high school is a big step up from middle school, and you have to keep on top of your work, because if you don't, you will fall behind much quicker than you'd expect.
The advice I'd give to freshman year is to raise your hand if you need help. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Try new things you've never done before, and make sure to stay on top of your grades, because if you miss an assignment, like it's really easy to fall right behind. Like this is a step up from middle school. Like you don't want to like make any mistakes this year.
All right, hello, my name is Miles Lunn. I'm in the 10th grade, and some advice I would give is to not procrastinate on like your projects or your schoolwork, because it's just way too much workload at the end of the time. If you like wait till Sunday and your project's due on Monday.
When I've had trouble in my classes, I've noticed that I've had bad study habits, i.e. procrastinating. I've learned to be able to do my homework right after class and when the information's still fresh in your brain. Also, a biggie is to turn off your phone. It's so distracting, and once you turn it off, you can really focus and get that work done. If those study tips don't help, it's really important to ask for help. There's several study sessions that you can go to at lunch here, and if that doesn't work, an outside tutor really helps.
Thank you for all of the wonderful advice from our awesome teachers and upperclassmen. We also encourage all of you to try one of these tips or recommendations to make your experience at RUHS more enjoyable.
Yes, we appreciate your feedback and would like to get to know each of you better. So if you'd please take a moment to fill out a survey that we had emailed to you. Thank you, and we look forward to supporting you throughout the year.